Hey guys, what's up? Mark, you here again. So for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been able to make any videos due to I was on a vacation to Bali, Indonesia. So for you guys who haven't been to Bali before, I would strongly recommend you to go there because Bali is a place, is a great island with great people, great food, great view. Everything is great there, and most of all, the thing is affordable in terms of accommodation and food. So I've been getting requests via Facebook for the past few days to actually make a comparison with some of the phones, flagship phones in the market, which is actually less than 2000. So I remember one of the requests actually requested that I do a comparison between the Oneplus 6. I mean, the price right now for Oneplus 6 is actually, for new set, is actually around 1005 2008, depending on configuration and also seller. For the Galaxy S10e, it was launched last 3 months in March 2019 with a price tag of 2699. But right now, recently I just found out that in Lazada and Shopee you actually get this compact flagship for less than 2000 ringgit Malaysia. So to me, I think it's a very great steal. So you won't go wrong getting these two phones. But which one actually suits you better? Let's find out in this video. So if you want a phone, a user interface with a cleaner user interface, which actually has minimal bloatware, you can actually get the OnePlus 6. It runs on the Oxygen OS, latest Oxygen OS, which is based on the Android Pie 9.0. But if you want something with additional features like Samsung Pay and also some of the benefits of becoming Samsung users, like Samsung members, that you can actually sometimes get free tickets, get free Starbucks, or maybe other benefits, discounts, online discount, or maybe shop discount. You can actually get the Samsung phones, for example Samsung S10e. But in terms of performance, actually both of them are actually very smooth, very fluidic, so you won't get any hiccups using these two phones for day-to-day tasks, for gaming, for apps opening. But if you really want to compare between these two phones, I would say that the OnePlus 6 actually is a bit smoother compared to the S10e. But nothing wrong with the S10e. There's no lag, no stutter at all. So yeah, I forgot to mention that the S10e actually runs on the One UI, which is actually based on Android Pie 9.0 also. So you are getting the latest firmware from these two phones. So in terms of screen size, if you like bigger phone, bigger screen, you can get the OnePlus 6, which is at the 6.28-inch screen size, 1080p resolution based, which the screen is actually optic AMOLED. That's what OnePlus actually call it. So if you don't mind the notch, you can get this phone. But if you really mind the notch and you want a smaller, more compact phone, and it has a camera cutout here, which to me is actually negligible. So if you want something which is easier to hold with one single hand usage, you can actually get the Samsung S10e. So for the weight of these two phones, the OnePlus 6 is actually 177 gram as compared to the 150 gram of the S10e. But to me, I don't really feel any difference in terms of the weight distribution, so it's actually quite comfortable to hold. So This one, OnePlus 6 is actually a last year flagship, which was launched in May 2018. So it has a bit older chipset, which is the Snapdragon 845, coupled with this red color one is actually coupled with 8 gig of RAM and 128 gig of internal storage. So in terms of performance, there's totally no problem. In terms of gaming, it can support a lot of I don't feel any frame drops, any stutters, so it's still very worth it to own one. As for the newer S10e, because we are in Malaysia, so the version that we are getting is actually the chipset we are getting is actually the Exynos 9820, as compared to the users in US and also China, they are getting the Snapdragon 855 variant. But I must say, honestly, these two phones actually has no problem. I mean, in terms of performance, in terms of gaming, apps opening, they are really good. But one thing I should point out for the one S10e is that S10e actually has a slot for micro SD expansion, external storage expansion, as compared to the OnePlus 6, which doesn't support micro SD. Yeah, doesn't support micro SD. So, but for this phone, the base model actually starts from 64 gig and 128 gig. So I mean, it's sufficient for most users actually. So for the cameras, right, these two phones, while taking video, these two phones actually supports optical image stabilization. So they are very good in taking videos. But if you really want to compare these two phones, I will give the props more to the S10e. I mean, in terms of handling stabilization, S10e is actually better than the OnePlus 6. But OnePlus 6 actually has OnePlus 6 can actually take telephoto shot, 2x optical zoom, as compared to the S10e that doesn't support optical zoom. However, if you like to take a lot of scenery photos, you would be thankful that S10e actually has a wide angle mode. Let me show you in some of the photos. So this is a normal photo using the primary camera. So once you switch to the wide angle, you actually have a better view, wider view. So this is a advantage on the S10e which the OnePlus 6 actually doesn't have. So if you like to consume media, songs, I mean, without using earphone on the phone, so I would recommend you to get the S10e, because it supports dual stereo speakers, so the sound will come out from the earpiece and also from here. So it supports Dolby Atmos dual stereo surround, which give you a better bass, louder voice, louder sound as compared to the OnePlus 6. So let's do a comparison between these two phones to see which one's better. let's test on the OnePlus 6. So which one sounded better? Comment on the section below. So in terms of battery, they're actually not too bad. The OnePlus 6 actually has a 3003 milliamp hour battery as compared to the 3100 milliamp battery on the S10e. So due to both of these phones also runs on AMOLED screen, and also it's only 1080p screen. So for the OnePlus 6, I'm happy to report that with moderate usage, Facebook, calling, SMS, WhatsApp, browsing, moderate usage, you can use up to, you have be able to get screen on time for between 6 to 7 hours as compared to the 4 to 5 hours screen on time on the S10e. But rest assured that these two phones with moderate usage, maybe from 7 o'clock in the morning until night, 8 to 9 o'clock, totally no problem. It can last you whole day. So which one is your better choice? Please let me know on the below comments. So hope to see you guys later and take care. Thanks for watching.